Top of the morning to you. Welcome to Vic and Vern Sports. I'm Vern. Welcome to our daily update show here on this freezing Sunday morning. It is so cold I had to put a beach out there in some sunshine because, it's terrible, man. It is cold, it is wet, it is gloomy. And the winter's supposed to start from tomorrow, so I'm not looking forward to it at all. I'm not a winter person at all. But never mind. Let's check out our topics for today. Here we go. F1, rugby, football, skiing, some cricket, and of course, NBA, NFL, and NHL. Those are the topics today. Don't forget, guys, you can get hold of us. Here's the email address on top there, vicandvernsports@gmail.com. Get in there. If you want to get on the channel, it would be pretty cool. If you want to just, write us a nice letter or something. That's our email address. All right, then. And of course, as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button for the channel, because we need that. It's mucho importante. And let's go quickly to the chat. There's a lot of chat in there. Andy Graham Jones is in the house. Hi. Ranesh Tuta. He's in the house. Tommy, the king, of course, is in the house. Zach Berger, Sean, Rory Roberts. I'm going to go through the list. I got time. It's Sunday. I got time. Kevin from St. Helena's in there. Michael from Las Vegas. Fabrizio. Belinda. Stormers, baby. Stormers. Ji Won Wan from Korea. I hope I pronounced that right. Dickie is in there, the old man. Dickie. Mary, Queen of Scots. Madonna, the Material Girl, is in as well. The Gypsy King is in there. We've got Hirito. We got Hanti. Heinrich Otten. Guten Morgen from Deutschland. Diego Mando. Janet, of course, and our first ever subscriber outside the family, Janet, is in the house. We've got Peter there from Namibia. Kutasha Mori is in the house as well. David's in there. Shout out to all the boys and girls in the forces. Gail's in the house. Tito Santana from Mexico is in the house. Hill's in the house. Jack's in the house. Antonio Di Marco. Scotty's in there. Honda from Nook, I think it was, there in Greenland. Rambo, of course, is there. He still can't find his fucking legs. Then we got Caitlin Fredericks there, Lithuanian in the house. Anna's in the house for the Sudan. Danny's in there from the forces. Then we've got Vladimir Trump. I think he's now in St. Petersburg there. Vladimir, the Belarusian. We got Brita Tuta. Then we got Sally Funao. I think he's from Madagascar, if I'm not making a mistake. Tanaka's in there. Noah, of course. And of course, Noah goes with his FZZ. Stick it up your ass, Noah. And then, of course, Nadine Keller's in the house as well. The ladies love Vic. Yes, they do. And then there's our little, how can you call it? Our little poll for today. I was just, because I feel a bit restless. I would love to visit. I put out all four corners of the globe. I put out there Japan. And then you've got Canada on the other side of the world. Argentina down south. And, of course, Namibia. And so far it is Namibia, and I've been to Namibia. It is a stunning country. Absolutely amazing. But that is our poll. I'll let that one run. But let's get into the stuff today. And we can start off, we started with the Formula One. It was a little qualifying, a sprint race yesterday quickly. Oscar Piastri won that in front of George Russell and Lando Norris. So Oscar catching up those points he needs to become world champion there. Try to catch Lando. After that, they did have qualifying, and it was Oscar again qualifying there in first position, Lando in second, and Max Verstappen in third. So the top three are all there on the grid. So it should make an interesting Grand Prix there, guys. So check that out later. And of course, Ryan and I will have a little review of the Qatari Grand Prix later on today or tomorrow. Then we're going to start with this one, guys. There was the last international yesterday, and what a game it was. Wales 0. The Box. The mighty Springboks. 73. What a hammering that was. That was absolutely crazy. Tyrone's in the house as well. Hi, Tyrone. Stephen the Guru from Botswana's in there as well. Tiziana's in there as well. Maximus the Gladiator. Ito Abe. Valentino. That's it. A call up to everybody. I want to pronounce. Tomorrow is the anniversary. 1 year of the morning show tomorrow. So join Vic and I on that one. I will plug that a bit later on as well. But going back to the box, Wales 0-73. What a display of power rugby. Man, the Box are good. Let's hope they can keep this going until the World Cup there in 2027. But there was one little blemish on that score there, and that was this man, Eben Etzebeth. Now, one of the cornerstones of South African rugby. There, as you can see in the picture, he's got his little finger in the one eye of a Welshman. Not supposed to do that, Eben. That's not nice, man. That is not nice. Don't do that, man. But he's going to get a ban, so he'll be out for a while. I guess he just, after a long, hard season there with the Boks, I think he just didn't want to go back to the Sharks. So, guys without that, he might get a 5 to 9 match ban. We'll see what he gets. Must probably come out tomorrow or the next day. But Eben Etzebeth, the only blemish there on the Springboks of that 0-73 win again. I'm going to say it again, 0-73. Carlo Donadoni's in the house as well. Fantastic stuff. That was the last international, but we will have a roundup today of the whole season of the international rugby season. That comes out today on our channel. Here we go. Ultimate Springbok season review. Vic made a bit dramatic there. That comes at 3:30 Central European time. That's a bit open-end show. That one is. We'll start off, get you guys questions in. You want to come on the show, get it in the email so we can invite you on. We're just going to talk about boxing the whole season, man. It could go half an hour, it could go 4 hours. We'll see how it goes, man. We'll just see how it goes. Then, of course, it was URC yesterday, and there we do have the results. I'll quickly run through them. The Bulls lost to the Lions 33-43 there, and an exciting match which was on the channel there as well. Zerbe lost to Cardiff 14-29. Munster lost to the almighty Stormers. Oh, what a victory there was for the Stormers. You must just imagine all our Boks players were with the Boks. None of us, no Sasha Feinberg, no Damon Williamson, no Ben Jason Dixon, no Zachary Porthen. But the Stormers still find a way. I was suffering in that game. I was suffering big time. But the Stormers came through. Still unbeaten in the URC. Then we had Edinburgh beating Ospreys there, 1917. Connacht destroying the Sharks, 44-17. I was listening to Vic. He didn't sound very happy. And of course, at the end there, Scarlets beating the Warriors, which is a bit of a surprise there, 23-0. Duffy Ducks in the house as well. That is your URC. We'll get into the tables there on the DEFCON Rugby Show there on Monday. Then, of course, we do have some Premier League football. And there we are. Some games yesterday, and it was Brentford against Burnley, 3-1 for Brentford. Man City beats Leeds 3-2. Sunderland beats Bournemouth 3-2. Everton lose to Newcastle 1-4. And last but not least, it is Spurs losing to Fulham at home 1-2. Ooh. But don't worry about that. Today, it is Crystal Palace against Man United. Vicky's doing that one live. And, of course, later on, it's Chelsea against Arsenal. Top of the table. That's going to be an absolute screamer. There we go. This one starts at 1:45 Central European time. Vic's going to do that one. There he is in the chat as well. He's woken up, the lazy bugger. There you go. That's coming on. And let's throw some other soccer news. I'll just go quickly. Some of the big teams in the European leagues. Barcelona beats Alaves 3-1. Atletico Madrid beats Real Oviedo 2-0. In the Bundesliga, we've got Bayern München beating St. Pauli 3-1. And we have Dortmund beating Bayer Leverkusen 2-1 as well. I just see Inter Miami beat the New York FC 5-1. Okay. Then in Mexico, oh no, Tijuana lost against Tigres Uruguay 5-0. Tijuana, you got to use that track money for something, man. Sponsor your team. Then we go into Italy. It is Juventus Calgary. It's 2-1 for Juve. AC Milan beating Lazio 1-0 as well. Then we go a bit into the French league. Monaco beating Paris Saint-Germain 1-0. And of course, Marseille drawing there with Toulouse 2-2. Those are your football results. Let's get into it. There you go. A bit of skiing there last today. It's still at Copper Mountain there in the US. It was a women's giant slalom won by the New Zealand lady, Alice Robertson, in front of Julia Scheib of Austria. So shout out to our Austrian friends doing well there. And of course, in third place is Tia Louise Strømsund of Norway. Those Norwegian names are hard to pronounce. But that is your skiing results from yesterday. Then we're getting to some cricket. We do love our cricket on the show. There was one game yesterday that really wasn't for importance. It was Sri Lanka against Pakistan, and Pakistan won that one by 6 wickets. So Pakistan's still on the rise. Fantastic stuff. There's one game today which is quite interesting. It'll be this one. It is India against South Africa. That's an ODI, one of 3 of the ODIs starts off at 9 o'clock this morning. So if you're a cricket fan, check that out. Then we'll quickly head off into the NBA. And there were a couple of games in the NBA. I'll just quickly run down them. We had the Celtics losing to the Timberwolves 115-119. Anthony Edwards there with 39 points. The Raptors losing to the Hornets 111-118. Bridges there with 35 points for Charlotte. We got the Bulls losing to the Pacers 101-103 there. Pascal Siakam with 24 points, 9 rebounds. Josh Giddey there, 17 points, 11 rebounds and 7 assists. Wasn't good enough for the Bulls. The Pistons beating the Heat 138-135. We had the Nets losing to the Bucks 99-116. The Greek freak Giannis with 29 points and 8 rebounds. We had the Pelicans losing to the Warriors 96-104. Jimmy Butler there with 24 points, 8 rebounds, 10 assists. Good job there by Jimmy. Then we had the Nuggets beating the Suns 130-112. Nikola Jokic, the Joker, 26 points, 9 rebounds, 10 assists, just missing out on the triple-double. Oh, we're going to sneeze. And last but not least, it is the Mavericks against the Clippers. 114-110 there for the Mavericks. Cooper Flag there with 35 points, 8 rebounds for the Mavericks. So let's get the NBA out of here. A lot of NFL today on the show. There you got it. All your teams down there in the roster. We've been plugging it the whole week, so I'm not going to go through them. I think the game of the week will definitely be that Patriots-Giants game there on Tuesday. I know Vic's definitely going to be watching that one. So let's get the NFL out of the way. And last but not least, it is the NHL. So I'll get into that one quickly. NHL, there we go. Let's go through it. Lightning beating the Rangers 4-1. The Canadiens losing to the Avalanche 2-7. The Oilers beating the Kraken. Not my Kraken, your Kraken. 4-0. Then we had the Red Wings losing to the Bruins 2-3. The Flyers beating the Devils 5-3. The Maple Leafs destroying the Penguins 7-2. The Jets beating the Predators 5-2. We have the Mammoth losing to the Blues 0-1. What a game that must have been. Holy man, I hope the food was good. Then the Sabres beating the Wild 3-2. The Sharks losing to Vic's Golden Knights 3-4. And we have the Canucks losing to the Kings 1-2. That is your NHL for this morning. But guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and most of you have already. But hey, share the channel with some friends and family, man. Don't hog it all the time. Huh? Oh, we got Shinazuka's in there as well. Gavin Washington there from Ronstein is in the house as well. We got Surina, subscriber number 2. Our second subscriber there. So we got 1 and 2 both in there. Oh, fantastic, man. And Pandesha Kumari Kumar's in the house. Amanda Jackson Brown is in there as well. Vern's Kraken. My Kraken. It's a beautiful Kraken. Never mind. Over the Top is in there from Las Vegas. There's a lot of people from Las Vegas in there, man. Oh, I'd love to be in Vegas now, nice and warm. It is freezing here in Switzerland. I tell you, it's unbelievable. But guys, don't forget, join us. Also, join Vic for the Crystal Palace Man United game. I'm not doing that. I can't handle my nerves anymore. I've got to calm down after last night, after that Stormers game. I was going off my rocket. I've lost my voice a bit, but never mind. Wait up. I'll have some bit of the white stuff. To oil that down, that's good. Join Vic for the Crystal Palace Man United game. And of course, join us, Vic and myself, for the recap of the whole rugby season. Get in that chat there. It's going to be super. It's open end there, that one. So we don't know when it's going. Dennis, thanks again there for your super chat. And Dennis, you did win that tip sheet of the Bulls against the Lions. I just wanted to say that one. You won that one. So you are a rugby savant, Dennis. And of course, tomorrow morning, it is our 1-year anniversary of the Daily Sports Show. So join us for that one. Vic and I will both be in it on that one. Eben was just stupid. He was very stupid, man. But I think he wanted a nice holiday, that's all. He wanted to have a little break of rugby now. With that little Get A Lot band there. But join Vic and myself tomorrow morning for the Daily Sports Show. 1-year anniversary. We'll have the YouTube blackout out there for those 100,000 subscribers. But Vic and I really don't care about that anymore because 1 million is our target now. So never mind about that. Guys, have a fantastic weekend. Spend some time with the friends and family. That is always what's most important in life, is family and friends. And of course, just chill out and have an easy Sunday. I hope the whole world is calm for our boys in the forces here, so you don't have to scramble. Let's check out that vote day. I would love to visit. Oh, it's very close. But it is Namibia with 29%, in front of Canada with 26, Japan with 24, and Argentina with 22. Personally, I'd love to go to all 4 countries, have another visit. I've been to only the one, Namibia. So I've got a lot of people, a lot of countries still on my list. But guys, that is it. I'm blabbing on here. Get off, Farron. It's time to go. Have a fantastic Sunday, guys. Peace to everybody out there. And of course, join us later on. Guys, have a good one. Ciao, ciao.